This is The Fit Mess with Zach and Jeremy.
All right, he's Zach and I'm Jeremy, and this is The Fit Mess. Thanks so much for downloading the show and being here with us for this episode. We have a great guest for you this week. Her name is Jennifer Tyler Lee. She's the author of a new cookbook that I've been having some fun with at home. It's called Half the Sugar, All the Love, 100 Easy Low Sugar Recipes for Every Meal of the Day. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but speaking of food and diet, that is something that I've sort of been trying to take on to get under control a little bit this year. I really kind of went off the rails during the holiday season, trying to make some changes and get things back dialed in for the new year, and really to sort of answer the call, Zach, from your challenge on the last episode to really come up with a life resolution, something that I wanted to take with me to the grave, and that is really trying to clean up my relationship with food.
That is a good resolution. How are you doing with that?
Oh,
you got it all nailed down?
It's a shit show. It's a mess. It's a complete shit show. Just for a little background, thanks to some guidance and advice from Zach a couple of years ago, I started doing the keto diet, but as a vegetarian, that was challenging. However, I found a way to make it work, lost a bunch of weight, got really healthy, all that stuff. And starting this year, my wife and I, several times in the last many years, we would take part in the, what do they call it? The Veganuary challenge, where you basically go vegan for the month of January or as long as you can hold out. I have not gone all in, but I've been sort of trying to phase in a more vegan lifestyle or vegan diet, I guess, with my sort of keto senses. The two worlds do not play well together. I'm just going to put it that way. It's not an easy task to marry a 100% plant-based diet with a high-protein, high-fat, low-carb diet.
Yeah, I imagine the meat factor on vegan is not good, right?
Yeah, meat is frowned upon if you're eating a vegan diet. But
yeah, I figured that would be, what people were not gathering. It's not obvious, but no meat on a vegan diet.
Right.
Yeah,
no meat
sense.
Products, like no eggs, no dairy, no butter, no ghee. So, there's a lot of stuff that I'm struggling to let
go
of.
So what do you eat?
What do I eat?
Eat ice?
I haven't eaten in 17 days.
There is nothing else, is there?
There's not much left. When you cut out all the animal products, it's basically lettuce is what's left. But it's been a struggle. But I've dusted out some cookbooks that have some recipes. I'm having to be a little more creative with like pasta dishes, for example. The other night I made a delicious roasted red pepper pasta, and I used a really high protein. I forget I think the noodles are made of lentils or something. So it's not like a really carby noodle, but there's carbs in there because it's a noodle. So I'm just trying to find ways to incorporate that. So if I'm going to eat a pasta dish, it's going to be high in protein and not a super heavy carb thing. Just trying to find ways to do a little switcheroo. But I also, I've gone vegan before, and I fall into the trap of, okay, take all the normal foods that most people in America eat, buy the vegetarian version of them, and eat that. So, a lot of fake burgers, fake hot dogs, fake pizza, fake, all the alternative products, which are heavily processed, which I also don't want to put too much of in my body. So it's been very challenging because I haven't taken the time to sit down and go, okay, this is what I'm going to eat. These are the foods that I'm allowed to eat, eating this way. I sort of wait until I get hungry, and then I go try and figure something out. And then I panic, figure out there's nothing I can eat quickly, get really hungry, cave, eat whatever's in front of me, and then realize, oh, I should